The first time that it happened, I didn't realize it was happening. It was in broad daylight at the stairwells near my house. In the beginning, it just started out as like hugs, like my parents do. You know, they hug me and he gives me kisses on my cheeks. In those moments, it just felt like he was someone who cared. He wasn't being violent. I just know it hurt me, but he would be so reassuring. He'd be like, it's okay, it's all right. And that abuse went on for a year plus until my parents found out. So during that time, I didn't know what he was doing was wrong. And I remember very clearly talking to the police, and they'd be asking me, did he do anything else? And I would just be like very casually saying, yeah, he touched me here, he touched me there. When I was 10 years old, that's when my health education teacher started to talk about what molest is or what rape is. I started realizing that something bad had happened to me, that someone had used me against my will, and I didn't even know that that was being done to me. And I just remember feeling scared. I felt helpless. I was angry. It's a whole range of emotions that you feel, and you just feel like you can't breathe. And in that moment, I lost my innocence. From there, you could even think of things like, do my parents love me the same? Will anyone ever treat me the same? Will anyone even love me? Something like this happens to you, it affects so many different parts of your life, from intimacy to like friendship, to how I saw myself. When you're in a relationship and you want to be with someone and you want to experience that intimacy, that vulnerable moment together where you can trust each other. But I couldn't allow that because of my fear, because of my trauma. And every time I entered an intimate space, it was too close to my abuse. And it affected how I felt in them. I don't feel safe anymore. It's very hard for you to trust someone and open up to someone intimately.
Do you think you've completely healed from it now?
I don't think I've completely healed from the sexual abuse. Sexual violence has happened to me on more than one occasion. I've been harassed, I've been stalked. Every time it happens, it's kind of like a knockback. You kind of fall back a bit more and you have to kind of find your strength again to get back up and keep going. Life still goes on. When you've been through something like this, it is very possible for you to live a normal life. You can still very much make a life for yourself. You can still go out there and be a part of society. You can still have the best time. There will be times when you will get reminded of this and you'll start asking yourself, why can't I just lead a normal life? But that doesn't mean that it's the end. To my younger self, just know that it's not your fault. What happened to you was not something that you could control. It was just someone else taking advantage of your situation, taking advantage of your innocence, and it had nothing to do with you. And it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to let people know that you're struggling and that you need some kind of support. It's gonna be okay. It's just gonna make you a stronger person.